What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be working on my wiring harness. As you can see, I have it laid out in front of me. This is going to be kind of a process, so I've never done anything like this, so hopefully it goes pretty smoothly. I pretty much have a basic plan set in front of me. I've already cleaned off a lot of the wires and connectors with this stuff, just to get any grease off of the wires and connectors whenever I'm going through, just replacing everything. I do have quite a few boxes full of wires, new wiring. I have them all striped accordingly, as close as I could. So there are new connectors that I bought, and some of the old connectors I will have to reuse, which is okay. I do have all the new pins to repin everything. I do have the new boots to put the boots on so that they're sealed inside the connector. Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting process. The first thing I'm going to knock out is the camshaft position sensor wire. So this is a shielded wire. So there's gonna be, this one has 4 wires in it, and then it's gonna have a ground. And this whole thing is weird how it's wired. So the ground comes out and it connects to this bundle of wires. So that's gonna be interesting to do. So anyway, yeah, I do have everything on hand. This is just gonna take a while, so I'm gonna try to film it as best as I can. So if you guys are doing anything like this, you can follow along, try to get some tips. You can see how it's done, because it's gonna take some time. Anyway, let's dig in. All right, so first things first, I'm gonna work on the CPS bundle of wires. So this is a shielded wire. So the CPS has 4 wires on the inside, and then the shield is like this ground that runs all the way through. So down over here where the connectors are from inside the car, you'll see that these 4 wires split off. 3 of them go to this connector, 1 of them go into this connector, and then that shielded ground, it's weird, it comes out of here and then it goes into this bundle of brown wires, which it might be for the what is that called, for the knock sensors. So that might be what the wires are for. I don't know what this brown wire coming off of is, so I'm just gonna wire it in like normal. Yeah, some of this stuff is kind of confusing, but I'm gonna try to do it the same. So let me finish getting, I cut this originally, but it'll be okay. Alright, so some of you are going to see this and ask why. So I'm just going to tape this off like this. That way it's connected and I can measure it properly. I will be cutting more than what I need off. That way if I make a mistake, I can just cut the wire back. I'm going to cut it about here. First things first, I'm gonna feed this through. Oh, there we go. This is that ground wire I will be needing. And what I can use too, I can shield it. I can just put this on it. That'll be nice. All right, so that's my new pinout colors. Just to keep things simple, I'm gonna keep the black to black, the red to red, and then since green will be closer to blue, I'm gonna make that the new blue wire, and then white is just gonna take over the yellow. That will be simple. All right, and then all you do to take this pin out, come over here. It's gonna be hard to see, but there's gonna be like a little tab that you lift up on. You lift it up, and then it should pull right out. Oh.
Hours later.
All right, so after finding a pin or something, this is what you use to get if you're painting like a car and then like a piece of dust or like a bug lands on the wet paint. This allows you to pick it up and take it out. So it's very, very tiny. I'm gonna use that to take out this wire. So all you do, you see that square part up top? You want to go through this bottom section and then you want to glide it along the connector just on the bottom. You're gonna put it all the way back. You're gonna feel it like hit like a little piece of plastic or whatever. You're gonna lift up. Oh, so put that in there, hold it there, and then I literally, before I turned my GoPro back on, I literally got it in the first try. There we go. Got it. So the blue wire went right in here. And it sucks because this is a gold pin, but I didn't get any gold ones. But it'll be okay. So I got all my stuff from this Eastern Beaver company. These are the 090 pins. I got 160. That's so many. I got a bunch of different pins too, but this is mainly what I'm gonna be using. And then you'll also need this tool. The FRH-07 crimper. Yeah, this just makes life a lot easier crimping these connectors on. These were 80 bucks on the Eastern Beaver website. Kind of expensive, but if you want a solid, if you want a proper connection and a proper crimp, you're gonna need these. Okay, so for the first wire, these look nearly identical. I just want to double check before I start crimping. All right, about to test it out. Okay, before I do that, I'm gonna try to set this in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can just crimp it on and wedge it on in. I'm hoping so. Alright guys, so this has been a pain in the butt the whole time. I believe I ordered the wrong connectors for this. So the end is the new ones. They're kind of squared off. These ones are rounded. They're just like a little bit wider too, which, I mean, I got them to fit. I did 2 wires off camera. It was a pain in the butt. Trying to get these wires out, and I put it in and I kept feeling the release tab right here, like release, and I was pulling on it and the wire would not come out at all. Then it dawned on me, this clip, there's like these 2 little tabs on the side. Once you pry it a little bit, I should do it with this little flathead. Once you pry that, this clip will pop out and the wire will just release after you put the after you press the release tab. So let me show you. All right, that's back in, it's secured. And I was sitting here fighting. I was like, I feel it, it's undoing, but it's just not coming out. It's because I didn't have this tab pulled back. So that was annoying. And I did order the, on here there's I forget what they call it. It's a little it's a seal that goes on the end. It's a little seal that goes on the end, and there's ones that you can get without it being sealed, and then ones with it being sealed. The sealed ones determine how big this end piece is to get crimped, and for these I'm not using seals on the end since it's not going to be in the engine bay. So I do have to cut these tabs a little bit. So what I gotta do, I gotta just snip it off a little bit on each side. And then it will allow it to crimp properly. But trying to get used to this crimper tool, it's interesting. It's kind of hard. So you just find your crimper size, which I believe I used this one. Oops. Oh my god. No, I think I used this one. This bigger one. Or did I? Okay. So I used this one. I believe it was the 1.25 side. Put in there. Grab a wire. You put the wire in. And then you begin your crimp. Oh yeah, I did use a smaller one. Dang it. Okay. So that's a good crimp. It's not going anywhere. Then I gotta do this one. So still trying to figure out like how to use it. I think I use this, and it comes down and no. Do I use this and it comes down and crimps? Starts making the circle. I think I just used one of these. One of these small ones. Oh. And you also don't want to crimp it sideways either. I'm gonna try this one. There we go. Yeah, so it's a pain in the butt. Either way. And this is a tighter fit, so I kind of got to just really push it in there. But it does fit. So I hope I don't have any issues. If not, then, I mean, I'm going to have all the new wires right. I just need to cut the ends off and get the right size ends. So, okay, one wire to go. And then I'm going to call it a night. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it a night. I think I need to order some new connectors, which really sucks. One of these is like extremely small compared to this other one that I put on. I didn't even see those super small ones on the website, so I might have to do some more digging to try to find them. If not, then I might have to just solder into the OEM one, which I really don't want to do, but it's feasible. So yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next day whenever I start working on this. Later.